20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson on hand, Zane Gonzalez to get things started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now the former foul, Dylan Sampson. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Gaiman Davis there to make the play.
Brings up second and
8. Second down and 8. The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Here we go, set. 19, 18.
Out of the shotgun. It's done. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success. Throughout the remainder of this game.
25-yard line.
From 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Now the runner-up in last year's Heisman race, Ashton Genty. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. Jones operating out of the pistol. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
And they'll have it across midfield down the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinals, 75, 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. Ashton Jeanty. Touchdown, Dallas. Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tim DK. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Jeanty.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. This is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and goal
at the 7-yard line.
Here's Jeanty. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Liking it. 79. 6 for the Eagles. 6 for the Eagles.
Jeanty. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Quick throw is going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up 4th down.
So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
70 range. 70 range. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 20.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. Now he'll work his way out right. Picked off by Greg Newsom.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Room to run past the 30. And it will mark out up at the 34-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Throwing, Dart, flush to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll get this one complete to Brown.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Throwing again, Dart. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. Isaac Gisla was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
3rd, they need 8. To the air once more is Dart. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 2nd time they've connected on the drive. And this one goes for 17 yards.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Dart will hold on to it himself. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and a long way to go.
It's 3rd and 16.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
kick is good. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. They'll go again with Genty. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Up from his safety spot, Jesse Bates makes the play. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Gun, it's Jones. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, he won't get there. Looking for a cutback lane. It never opened up. And now it's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string them out wide, nowhere to cut, take them down for a loss.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. Works out as they convert on 4th down. And he will get into the end zone. Ashton Genty. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden, the 2nd. And lock him down up beyond the 30. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. And he's going to be out of bounds. Just shy of midfield. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Dart. His throw left side is complete. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Brings up second and goal. The Cowboys 42-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Slaw, he's got it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. A run. Genty. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And he will score. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Gonzalez to add the PAT. The kick is good. Cowboys are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Timray DK now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Dart. Over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, Dart. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And it brings up 4th down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
17 yards on that connection. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Shotgun. It's Dart. Forced out wide. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
On third down, here is Dart. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
2nd and 7. First down. A pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
This one complete to Washington. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. That's good for a Dallas first down. They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Jones operating out of the pistol. A pass taken in by Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Mike, anytime you're facing man coverage, there's 3 components. 1, the release. You got to get off the line and get into your route. Number 2, creating separation at the top of the break. And then number 3, no matter where the ball is thrown, just go attack it. This is exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Again, it's Jones. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Set. 19, try, 19, try, 18.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. And he will have the Seahawks first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of down.
Seahawks, first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third and short. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And the Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's Dart. On the run to the right. And he will slide at the end, give him about 5. And now it's third down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. That's complete to DK. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Rolling right. get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. Now Dart. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to get back to a one-possession game.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty, running left. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Keep it on the ground with Genty. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 35 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. And this is going to be a touchdown. They're going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Gonzalez tacks on the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's DK. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Dart. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. They'll come up now for second down. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on 4th down. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend.